Hello everyone, it's Grandpa Hickory. Welcome to my video. You honor me by coming to it. I've had a lot of comments I've been reading from young people in their 20s. They have just now got their license to carry. And I'm glad you have. I'm proud of you exercising your right. And I just want to answer all these questions and everything that I received. I wanted to make a video on it. Okay, now, I've read a lot of the comments on what they would do in different scenarios, and I was very much alarmed. Many of them told me that they averted problems with people by pulling their gun up and showing it to them. People, you don't do that. You don't do that. There was one that he's in trouble right now. He asked me for advice and everything, and I don't give legal advice. But he said he didn't know what to do. He was driving down the road, and these people were road raging against him. So he pulled his 45 1911 up and showed it to them. Held it up in front of his rear view mirror because they had their bright lights on him. Well, they backed off of him, but they called 911. A cruiser came down off the top of a bridge, came down the side road, the on-ramp, got him behind him, pulled him over. Well, they put him in handcuffs. They put his car in pound. His parents had to go pay a bunch of money to get the car taken out of there. The police seized his gun. He'll never get the gun back. He'll never get it back. And he's been charged, and from what I understand, it's a felony. And people, please don't do these kind of things. Don't show anybody your gun if you've got a gun. If you're concealed to carry, you conceal that gun. You know, there's some more here. They told me that they live in Arizona, or I think it's Arizona. And I can't read the writing too well. But anyway, they wear it open. And they said that they had went into a place and was buying some things. And some Mexican men, illegals, grabbed the guns off of them and ran out the door, jumped in a pickup and drove off. They never caught them. They never caught them. People, you don't walk around with a gun out here where somebody, just like your billfold, you don't carry your billfold in your back pocket. Us men have learned to carry our billfolds in our front pocket. And you sure don't want to wear a gun. Now, if you're out in the country, you got a homestead, I have a 45 long coat, and out in the country, I wear my 45 long coat. But you don't do it in the city. You don't walk into a store with a loaded 45 long coat. Now, on my holster, it has a leather loop that comes up like this, and it goes over the hammer, where that nobody can pull that gun up. Nobody can. They can't do it. It's anchored right there in my holster, but see, I don't do that. Now, when I get my homestead in the country, I'll be carrying that. Plus, I'll be carrying my Henry 22 rifle. I love my Henry rifle. If you don't have a Henry, I highly recommend you get one. They don't sponsor me, but they're excellent rifles. I got the 22 long rifle, and I love that gun. Excellent rabbit gun and squirrel gun. I don't put scopes on my guns. I use iron sights. But back to what I was talking about now. A lot of them, they told me that in the different scenarios, there's one in particular I wanted to point out here. They said that if anybody come up messing with them and they pulled a knife out, that they would immediately pull the gun and kill them. People, you don't do that. Just because you can does not mean that you should. A knife against a gun ain't gonna work. Now, if they're charging you, yes. But just when you see a weapon of any kind, you're gonna pull your gun out and shoot them down. People, you don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. You can't just kill another person and claim self-defense. And if you don't have full video to back you up, God help you. But you will have your gun taken away from you and any other gun you have in your possession. You will have to go to jail. I don't know how many days they keep them in. It's different in different states. But they take your guns away from you, and you have to prove your innocence before the grand jury. And if that doesn't work, then you've got to hire an attorney. It's going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars. So why would you want these headaches? Now, I'm glad for all you young people that have your license to carry, but please, don't think just because you got a license to carry that all you got to do is lift that up and show it to somebody, and it will instill fear in them. Because a lot of times, that's an open invitation for retaliation. Did you hear what I just said to you? This is wisdom. I'm giving it to you. Doing this is given a reason for retaliation. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, you hit the like button, subscribe, and I'm proud of all you people. You're exercising your rights as a patriot of the United States of America. But please, think before you do something. Have a good day. See you on the next video.